Hey y'all, Forged Phil from Sail Gaming here with a Destiny video. Surprise, surprise, I know, right? Sorry for my brief hiatus for a couple weeks. I was out sick, but now I'm back and ready to get back into it. Last week, as you may have known, was the third phase of the Dreaming City. Thus, the Shattered Throne dungeon was accessible to those willing to venture into a great challenge. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, no worries. I'm here to break it down for you. The Dreaming City goes through a 3-week cycle, varying in different levels of corruption. The cycle, initiated by the first fireteam to slay the Amkara named Riven of 1,000 Voices in the Last Wish raid. This resulted in a curse that was spread throughout the city in the Queen's personal Throneworld. You see, back during the Taken War, orcs went in and actually corrupted the city that Queen Marasov had built with the help of her Techians and Riven. We destroy orcs in his own throne world at the end of the Taken War during the events of Destiny 1, but not before he claims Riven for the Taken. His sister, Savathun, the Witch Queen, then infiltrates the city and takes control of Riven. The Dreaming City begins to corrupt. Taken Blights spawn everywhere, and Petrovenge, her Corsairs, and the Techians are trying to run damage control. Meanwhile, the Guardians are generating power in the Blind Well to open a rift to the Queen's own throne world, where we must go and eliminate another dark force. We arrive at the pinnacle of the corruption on week 3. As we enter the Shattered Throne World, we find ourselves in Cerberus, a wide area consisting of a gigantic labyrinth. It seems to consist of ruins of several different temples. Each temple is identified with a different symbol that you may recognize from the Last Wish raid if you yourself have run it. The objective of this area is to clear out each temple and identify the temple you need to clear next by the symbol which appears. Be sure to take caution of these nasty labyrinth architects that seem to ruin the place. Eventually, you'll make it to the end of this area, where you are greeted by a secret door that opens up in the last temple, leading you into the descent. The descent consists of multiple environments of various tiered adds that you'll need to clear to get past, including a large sniper-infested temple run, platforming through some rafters as Taken Blights and Ogres try to ruin your day, a Shadow Thrall area that slows you down and sends hordes of these guys at you. It's rough. Eventually, you'll make it out to an open area with several Taken phalanxes, and just behind them is the entrance to your next encounter. Say hello to Vorgeth, the Boundless Hunger, and the 4 Keepers of Petitions. Overall, this boss fight is not complex, but there are plenty of cautions you want to take if you want to finish. There are 4 flame pits located around Vorgeth's platform. Your objective is to extinguish one so you can lower his shield to deal damage to him. The way you go about doing that is by slaying and collecting buffs from each of the Keeper of Petitions in a timely fashion. Each time you eliminate a Keeper, you have 45 seconds to move and eliminate the next one. Beware of the 4 Vandals that spawn with each Keeper, because they do exceptional damage to you. The strategy we used was to lap around the room first, take out the adds before starting on the wizards. If you successfully stay alive with all 4 petitioners' marks, move to a flame to extinguish it. 4 flames means 4 damage phases, but 1 phasing this guy is definitely doable. You'll remember the Woken talisman in your pursuits that you had to reassemble in order to enter the Dreaming City? Well, this next part is where it comes into play, as you must declare yourself to the statue of Jur Edo, the first Queen's Wrath. According to the Marcena lorebook, she was a great warrior, a legendary archer, and close friend to Mara, who unfortunately perished in the Reef Wars. Mara has erected this statue in her Throneworld to honor her, yet Sjur's identity remains with it. Present the talisman to her to prove yourself worthy to serve her queen. Continue into Eleusinia and make your way forward, following the beaten and corrupted path, and eliminating all taken ads that stand in your way. If you've run Whisper of the Worm, you'll be well prepared for the wall of blight cannons trying to push you off as you trek through some platforming. Just be patient, take it slow, and you'll make it through. Easy. Continue to ascend until you reach the final boss, Dol Incarnu, the Eternal Return. There are a couple things about this Hive wizard real quick. Knows her name, the Eternal Return. According to the Asudum lore card, Dol Incarnu is working with a taken Vex named Curia. She has worked to temporarily trap the Dreaming City within a 3-week loop using the Taken Curse in order to allow Savathun to draw power from this powerful pocket of the universe where the city is located. Riven's curse is if that Dol Incarnu is killed, the corruption of the city would reset back to the state it was in immediately after Riven was killed. Paradox to allow Taken to feed off the distributor area, this area of space that the Dreaming City is located in. This fight isn't too complex though. Dol Incarnu is accompanied by her 3 Fatesmiths, their names being Garag, Alktor, and Bakur. Ads will spawn on the left and right sides of the rooms as well, but a Night Stalker Shadow Shot as shown should take care of them. You'll want to eliminate the Knights first. Pick up the 3 orbs they drop. The orbs will present you with a buff called Finite Thought, with which you can deal damage to Dol Incarnu. Make sure to shoot down the crystal if it appears behind her, even though we just completely ignored it as shown in our video. And that about wraps it up for this walkthrough of the Shattered Throne dungeon. Congrats! You've successfully eliminated Dol Incarnu. But how do we go about breaking this curse? All you will have done is reset the events back to when Riven was first slain. I guess we'll just have to find out where the story might bring us. But that's all I've got for now. Thank you for watching, for checking this video out. Next, I plan to cover the Wish Underbow and the hidden quest to obtain that weapon, which, surprise surprise, involves this dungeon. So if you think you've got a handle on this, we're going to actually crank it up a notch in the next video. See you soon.